Hello guys, and welcome back to the 12 bottle bar series where I show you how to make great cocktail at home using 12 bottles. Today's episode is about the whiskey sour, which is an amazing drink that got an interesting history. If today whiskey sour is a household name and everyone knows what it is, it wasn't always the case. Prior to Revolutionary War, the sour family of drinks was dominated by the brandy, the rum and the gin, with their name appearing first on a cocktail menu in a Toronto saloon in 1856 and then printed for the first time in another Jerry Thomas bartender manual in 1862. It's interesting to note as well that the egg white that today is common in all whiskey sour recipe wasn't always the case. Prior to Prohibition, a whiskey sour wouldn't contain egg white in America. If you wanted a whiskey sour with egg white, you should order a Boston sour. But during the Prohibition, a lot of prominent and non-prominent American bartenders fled to Europe and they came back with that whiskey sour recipe, including the egg white. So, enough talking, now let's mix one. To make a whiskey sour, you're gonna need a shaker, ideally a 2-part shaker like this. If you don't have it, a jar with a lid or a protein shaker will probably work just as well. It's very simple to make, requires very few ingredients, like the old-fashioned we had in the first video. You're gonna need lemon juice, sugar syrup, like the old-fashioned 2-to-1 sugar syrup, and bourbon, and eventually an egg white. So we're gonna start with our freshly squeezed lemon juice, very important, squeeze your lemon juice. 25 ml. This drink is all about the balance between the sweet and sour. So we're gonna go 25 ml of our fresh lemon juice. Then our sugar, I'm gonna go with 15 ml. Like with any cocktail, do not skim on the sugar. It's not only about the taste, about the texture. It gives some texture, some mouthfeel to the drink. And then our bourbon, Buffalo Trace. It's very versatile, it's great in mixed drink and it's affordable. It's really my go-to bourbon for classic mixed drinks. 50 ml of this. There we are. If you don't have jiggers, a shot glass, a little espresso cup, you're gonna find something in your kitchen to measure, don't worry about it. And now the egg white, be careful with your egg. If you can have them at room temperature, it really helps. And always crack them in the other part of your shaker or in a different container if you don't have a shaker. Because maybe your egg isn't as fresh as you thought it was, or maybe you're gonna break the yolk, or you're gonna have a piece of shell in it. And this way, cracking it in a different recipient prevents you from wasting the whole drink. There we are, nice egg white. And now, before shaking with light, we're gonna do what we call a dry shake. The point of the dry shake is to really aerate and emulsify that egg white, so in the end result we're gonna have an amazing foam. We're gonna have to do that for about 30 seconds. You're gonna give it a good shake. It's like a good workout. You really want, you can feel it when you shake it, feeling the liquid moving around and taking more space in your shaker as you go because the egg white expands. Really, really good shake. 30 seconds can seem a long time when you do it for the first time, but it's really worth it, trust me. That should be about 30 seconds. Open your shaker and you'll see the result. It should be really nice and foamy. And now we're gonna add our ice. I'm gonna use a single cube of ice because I want to give dilution, but most importantly, I want to get it really cold. Close it again, wipe off the excess so you don't spray yourself, and give it a good 15-20 second shake. If you're using a shaker or metal container, you can feel it, you can see the frosting on your shaker. That's a good indicator that your drink is ready. And it makes it harder to open. There we are. And now we've got a beautiful sour glass. Any glass will do. And we're gonna strain it with a fine strainer. If you have those sort of kitchen fine strainer, do the job perfectly. Amazing texture of this thing. Looks like whipped cream almost. You can see literally it's gonna be delicious. Here we go. I'm gonna put these on the side. Now as for the garnish, there is two schools. Either you can use Angostura bitters, either you use like a toothpick or something, or here I have a little drop bottle, and you can just put a few drops on the top. That's gonna bring like really nice flavor to the nose. I even like to put a few dash of Angostura in my drink before shaking it. Or more classic garnish, very old school. A slice of orange and a maraschino cherry. Here we are. As you can see, now it starts slowly to separate. I'm gonna give this a taste. Cheers, guys. That is delicious. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you make any of those sours at home, please tag me at Cocktail with Hadrien on Instagram and let me know in the comment any cocktail you would like to see on the show. Cheers!